Hi, my name is Phil Conrad, and I'm here with Luke Lewis in Computer Science 156 on November 24th. This is just a little short recording to show a problem that many students may run into if you're working on CSIL. It can be quite bewildering because everything is working fine with your code 1 minute, and then the next minute, nothing is working at all. And you're like, what the heck is going on? So I had a hunch that it was a disk quota issue or file quota issue, and I was correct. I basically asked Luke to bring up a terminal window on CSIL and type quota minus VS. And can you just type that again so we see that?
Sure.
QUOTA space minus VS. And in the output, that last line there, the first number that you see under the heading space, 2258M, that basically says that Luke is currently using about 2,258 meg or 2.2, roughly 2.2 gig of disk space, but his quota is 10 gig of disk space, as you can see with the next number. And the hard limit is 10.6 gig of disk space. So he has no trouble with disk space. But there is a second quota. And if you maybe move your mouse over to where it says files, quota limit, Grace. So the files, he's at 210K, which is over the quota, which is 200K. That is a quota of the number of individual files that you are allowed to have. The reason there's a quota on files is that the reason there's a quota on disk space is because the ECI staff on CSIL try to do backups of the system. And there's a cost in terms of both time and money for the disk space, but there's also a cost for each individual file in terms of how long the backups take. How do you fix this? So there's a utility, and if you type this, Luke, hopefully this works. Let's do /, just type this at your command prompt, /CS /faculty /pconrad /bin for bin /, and this is all lowercase one word, count files. And hit return. And actually, I made one mistake. Go ahead and, no, we didn't. You're in your home directory now, right? You want to do this from your home directory, and Luke is in his home directory, so we're good. So let's just let that cook for a minute. It'll take a couple seconds. So what it's doing right now, it's running a script that's going out and counting all of the files in each of the top level directories. And you'll see a summary of where those files are. And then you can decide where you might be able to do some cleaning up. One of the things that is probably true is that each of the students in this course might have under their CSIL account some of the old programming assignments, like JPA0, JSPA01, JPA03, and you might be able to go in there and just do an MVN clean, Maven clean, and then an CD into your JavaScript directory and do an npm CI. And what that will do is clean up a lot of those files. So yeah, if we go in there and just go into, for example, let's see, do you have JSP01? Let's go into JSP01. And if you CD into your JavaScript directory, and then do npm space CI. Hopefully this works here. And give that a second. And what that's going to do, oh, you know what? I'm mistaken. Don't do this. Control C, Control C. npm CI reinstalls everything. What we want to do is actually just remove, see that where it says that line, removing existing node modules before installation? We just want to remove node modules. So what we're actually going to do is rm minus rf node underscore modules. There we go. Give that a second. That'll take a moment because it's probably big. And then after that, if we do a quota minus VS again, we may see that number go down quite a bit.
Okay, let's see if this is finished.
Gotcha. So you can see that first number there, 144,000 are all under CS 156. There's also that .cache that has 37,000 files in it. That .cache typically comes from like C++ programming, and you can probably get rid of it because it will just make the cache a second time. Then there's
Can I
also
just-
down, yeah, just rm-rf.cache. Perfect. And then there's also that .c cache down there.
Mhm.
So yeah, so each of these will help to clean up those a little bit. And then we can run that quota minus VS again. Let's see if that other one completed. Still working on it. And that tells me there's a lot of files in there. So we will likely get a lot back from this.
Great. So essentially just kind of just removing files that I don't need anymore from
Exactly.
previous assignments or classes.
Exactly. What you want to do is get that files number down significantly below that quota.
Okay.
And it can take a little while, but hopefully, let's see if the other one is, how the other one is doing.
It's taking a while.
Taking a while. Maybe open a third window and we'll do a quota minus VS, and hopefully we are seeing the number go down. Oh, good. See, it's going down.
Great.
And so the idea is to just iterate on that until you get your either your disk space or your file count down to where it needs to be. So I'm going to end the video here because I think we've gotten the point across. Luke, thank you for being willing to share your screen and be on the video. And
Yeah, of course.
thanks everyone for watching.